Hey everybody, welcome to Kriya Yoga Blend. Today, the main focus of our Kriya is going to be a Kriya to help heal generational karma or generational trauma. And the mudra for the hands is going to be the right hand over the heart space, and this is to bless you. And then the left hand is going to be, I'm going to spin around here, palm facing away, and that is to bless and heal all the generations that have come before you. And this is a kriya I did maybe like 8 or so years ago, and I did it as part of a 40-day sadhana, which is a kriya that you do every day for 40 days. So if you really like this kriya and you want to keep going with it and you want to just do it every day for 40 days or maybe 7 days, let me know and I'll hook you up with that. So this is the hand mudra. The mantra is going to be Wahe Guru Guru Wahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. And I'm going to play music that's going to go along with that, and you can choose to sing it. I'm going to put myself on mute. You can choose to sing it, or you can choose just to absorb the sound. And so there's benefit in just hearing the vibration. There's more benefit if you actually also vocalize the vibration. But if you don't want to, just absorb that sound. And so when we're doing this, we're going to do it for 11 minutes. We're going to be here for a little while. So get comfortable when we're on our mat. And what else do I want to say about this? You can also bring to mind, the things that in your own lineage, the pain, the suffering, the trauma, because we all have those experiences, and your ancestors had those experiences. My ancestors had those experiences. And so this is really a chance to try and heal some of that. When you heal the present moment, when you work on yourself and you heal yourself, you're also healing the past and you're healing the future. So with this kriya, it is said that you're going to heal 7 generations behind you, and you're going to heal 7 generations ahead of you as well. So whatever you're doing for yourself in this present moment has an impact on not only your children, but your grandchildren and your grandchildren's children. So whatever you're doing for yourself is important work. And we're going to add to that today with this healing of generational karma and trauma. All right, we'll just do some warm-ups and a few sun salutations, and then we'll get into this practice. Okay, let's come on to the mat. Let's see what I got going on here. Sometimes things you think you're set up and then they move a little bit. Okay. All right, let's come on to the mat, and we're going to begin our practice. We begin with Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and that is connecting with your own inner wisdom, your own divine teacher that lives within you. And I love the translation of guru, or a guru, or the idea of guru is the remover of darkness. So sometimes our perspective, or we might feel like we're in the darkness, and a guru, whether it's somebody that you seek outside of yourself or your own internal guru, there can be like this shift in perspective, and like how you see something changes, like it's being illuminated now. So the guru is the remover of the darkness, and things can be illuminated and you can see them in a different way. So I just really love that idea when thinking about the word or the concept of gurus. Okay, let's go ahead and rub our palms together. Rub the palms together, build some heat, build some friction, and take as long as you need to. I need to take longer because my hands are always cold. And when we do this, we're invoking our own healing abilities. Healing often comes off of the hands. When you've got some heat built, bring the hands over the heart. Just let that soak in. Let's take a full, long, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. In through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Once more, inhale and exhale. Bring the hands to the heart. And before we align with our own Namo Gurudev Namo, kind of setting this space, I want us to connect with our collective intention, which is to heal ourselves and heal the lineage that has come before us. So you could think about individual people, you could think about just a line of people behind you. All right, let's start with our chant. Inhale long and deep. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Rest in awareness here. Breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the eyes. Let's bring the hands to the tops of the thighs and just start kind of rolling and wiggling our shoulders because we're going to be holding the arms in the same position for a while. So let's kind of get everything a little bit loose first. So roll the shoulders. You can roll them at the same time or one at a time. And then find a sweet spot, reverse the direction. Your shoulder rolls. And then move right into some shrugs. Squeeze up and drop down. Squeeze up and drop down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So along with this Kriya to heal generational karma, we're going to do a Sat Kriya on as bookends of it. So we're going to do Sat Kriya first. We'll do the generational to healing generational trauma, and then we'll do the Sat Kriya as well. And when you're ready, inhale, hands high, reach up. Exhale, bring the right hand over the heart and the left hand to the back, palm facing away. We're going to flow from side to side with this movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand over the heart, right hand at the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand on heart. Keep moving with your own breath, your own body. Just kind of making space to hold this Kriya. So a Kriya that you practice every day, and you do it for a certain amount of days, is called a sadhana. A sadhana. So, for example, you could do Sat Kriya every day for 40 days, or you could do this Kriya for healing generational karma for 40 days. And there's links that people do these globally together. So you might have like thousands of people doing these kriyas with you. And that just, it like kicks up the energy of it if you've got multiple people doing this at the same time. So even you doing this with me increases kind of the energetic quality of it. All right, let's start with our Sat Kriya. Sat Kriya, you can choose to be in seated position or you can choose to be in rock pose. I'm going to go in rock pose. And Sat Kriya invokes breath of fire, our Kashipana hand mudra, and we engage the bandhas at the end. So find your hand mudra, and if it doesn't feel good to have your hands over your head, you can always bring them to the heart space as well. So hands overhead will be here for 3 minutes. Breath in through the nose. Exhale it out the nose. Inhale halfway. Exhale, breath of fire. Remember that breath of fire is a strong pumping of the navel. And the pumping is so strong that the inhale kind of naturally happens on the recoil, or that's the intention anyway. Arms are strong, shoulders are soft. Keep going. If you need to restart your breath of fire, do it. And if breath of fire doesn't work, you can just take a strong inhale and a strong exhale. About 1 more minute left. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a long deep breath in. Hold your posture. Retain the breath. Pull up on the pelvic floor, the abdominals, and draw the chin in towards the throat. The 3 bandhas. Hold, 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 hold. And exhale, release. Hands to the thighs. Rest in awareness. Breath in. Exhale, roll forward into table. Let's move through some cow cat and a few sun salutations. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep moving with your own breath. One more. Exhale, down dog. Finding movement or stillness. Bend your knees. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Hands to the heart. Mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Bend your knees, lift your head, forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Mountain. Hands to the heart. Once more. Inhale, mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Come down to the knees. Find seated position. We're going to move into our Kriya for healing our ancestral karma and trauma, our lineage. Right hand is going to go over the heart. Left hand. So the right hand is blessing you. And then the left hand, palm facing away, is blessing all of those that have come before you. So set yourself up. Feel free to grab your meditation cushion. We're going to be here for 11 minutes. We're going to be here for longer than we normally would be. Close your eyes. And you can choose to sing along with the music, or you can choose just to absorb it. I'm going to hit play on our music.
Guru Ram Das Guru 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 Waheguru Guru Ram Das Guru Guru
Go ahead and rest in this awareness. Can bring the hands back together at the heart. Just pause here for a moment. Breath in. Exhale to open the eyes. We're going to seal that in with a few sun salutations. So when you're ready, roll forward onto the hands and knees. Table to down dog. Down dog, bend your knees. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain. Hands to the heart. Mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Downward dog. So move through that again. Bend your knees. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain. Hands to the heart. Mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Down dog. We'll do one more. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain. Hands to the heart. Mountain. Forward fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Down dog. Come to table. And then we're using our Sat Kriya as bookends to kind of the main Kriya of our generational healing, that generational trauma. So coming back to Sat Kriya, you can be in seated position or rock pose. Find your mudra, interlacing the fingers, pointer fingers go up. Hands over the head, soften the shoulders. Breath of fire, 3 minutes. Breath in, breath out. Inhale halfway. Exhale, breath of fire. 1 more minute. Last 10 seconds. Take a full deep breath in. Hold the breath. Pull up on the pelvic floor, the abdominals, and draw the chin in towards the throat. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release. Hands come to the thighs and rest in awareness. Breath in. Exhale, open the eyes. Come onto the back. Come onto the back. Take a full body stretch. Letting everything low. Good. On the exhale, come into a ball. Hug the knees. Forehead comes up towards kneecaps. Let's do that 2 more times. Full body stretch. Exhale, come back. Full body stretch. Exhale, hug it in. Set the feet on the mat. Find a little twist. Actually, you know what? I really wanted to do thread the needle for the shoulders and I forgot, but I want to do it. So let's make our way. Just kind of gently roll onto the side. Come back into a table. Because we were holding that shoulder positioning for so long, I really wanted to do a thread the needle in there too. So let's start with right hand, right shoulder comes down to the mat, face turns to the left. And then choose to half bind with the left arm or not, or maybe walk it past the face. Let's hold here. Bring that action into your thread the needle by pressing the right shoulder against the floor to rotate the heart space even more. In. Exhale, slowly come out. Reset in table. And then we'll switch sides. Left shoulder comes down, face turns to the right. Take your variation with the right hand. Take a breath in, breath out. Breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Come back, find child's pose. Knees wide and walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Going a little deeper into the left side body. Through the rib cage, down to the hip. Breath in. Exhale, walk over to the left side. Come back to center. Before we make our way into the back, we're going to come into a more passive child's pose, a more traditional child's pose. Knees are together, hands along the sides. Forehead comes down to the mat. Or you can always grab a block. Breath in. Exhale, slowly come back up. And now we can flip around and come onto the back. Twist, and then come into Shavasana. So on the back, let's lift the hips, shift them over to the left, hug the knees, and then drift them over to the right. Cactusing the arms, or maybe taking the right hand, gently press down on the outside of the thigh. Breath in. Exhale, release. Come back to center and then lift the hips, shift them over to the right, settle down, hug the knees, twist to the left. Find your arm variation. Breath in. And exhale, come back. Settle into Shavasana. So your Shavasana is always the most important piece, and this is the space for absorption and for integration, which is something our culture does not necessarily allow space for, and not just within yoga, but just in general. When we go through something or we experience something, there's not necessarily like time allowed for integration. So to give yourself this gift of just really rest. And draw a conscious breath in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Gently make your way onto either side. Breath in. And exhale, come into seated. And again, we're going to end kind of the way we started. We'll rub the palms together. Take the hands over the heart, kind of sealing that practice in. Bring the hands back together. I have an offering for the world, if you wish, and see if I can remember it. I've written it down. I don't have it in front of me. May all sentient creatures have love and compassion. May all sentient creatures be free from pain and suffering. And may all sentient creatures have health and happiness. And we'll end with one chant of Sat Nam, very long Sat, S-A-T, and a short Nam. Remember that translates into I'm true, truth is my identity. Take a full, long, deep breath in. Sa. Nam. Bow forward in gratitude. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any feedback on this practice, or if you're interested in doing the generational Kriya as a sadhana, which is more a longer practice that you would do on a daily basis, let me know and I can hook you up with some resources and information for that as well.